Telangoma Edmoni. I'm the manager at KANAMBA INVENT HOTEL, located here at Railway Kasese roundabout. Why we decided to join this hospitality industry, we had seen gaps in accommodation facilities around this town. So, especially during the last two years events of the marathon, people would come from very far found challenges in getting better accommodation facilities. So we thought of if we venture into this business, it can push us somewhere, it can give a positive picture to this town, because being a town that receives a lot of tourists, a lot of international people, even at national level, people with high dignities. When you looked at the hospitality industry, we found a lot of gaps in the accommodation part of it. So as a way of being part of people who are putting this town on map, we decided to look at a first-class accommodation facility which would offer first-class accommodation facilities, first-class restaurant. We are even having future plans of having a tour company. When you look at the location of our town, is bordering two major national parks of the country, whereby all of them are good tourist attractions. So we looked at beginning with the accommodation and restaurant part of it, then later we can venture into the tour guiding key operations.
Okay. As you've said, you looked at gaps, then you came in to see how you can bring a change. What change have you brought in as far as accommodation is concerned?
First of all, as you have seen, our rooms, if you pass around town, they are the best. We looked at international standards, what really people want, what type of accommodation do people want, and that is the set standard we are looking at. And we decided to set our rooms at the international standards. We hope.
What do you have in your rooms? Could you, like someone who is viewing you, could you give him a picture of how your room looks like?
Currently, our rooms are installed to world-class TVs, international TVs. They have ACs, they have fridges, they have access to internet, meaning when you are in our room, you're already connected to the whole world. You can't miss any communication with your people, your friend. You can do anything. Yeah. And I think that is one of the differences that most of other facilities of the same around town that are lacking, which you have actually brought near to the people.
We've interacted with some people. They comment badly about the toilets. Here, do you have good toilets?
Actually, I would say our toilets are the best. Very good. They are very good. Okay. At least all those people that have passed around, they have fully appreciated. That's why you can see all our rooms were booked as even before they were finished. Yeah.
Okay. What services are you offering? As per now, yes.
Currently we are offering accommodation, then restaurant services, simple laundry services. Then, as I told you earlier, we shall be going on, adding on.
We've been here and we have seen that this town has been lacking events, especially events that pull tourists, like this one, the the Tascalite Mount Rwenzori Marathon. What do you tell the organizers of such events? Yes, in making sure that, for sure, if you have this kind of facility, it gets customers just because of an event. What message do you have for them?
The message I can send to the organizers, the event they're organizing, it is a world-class event. So what I would request is that it should at least be done twice a year. That would attract in more people. Like you see, we're expecting like 2,000 people in town. Like if we received them twice a year, that would be marketing us twice. So this idea of having it once, I think, well, no, when you look at the setup of Rwenzori region, it is a wider coverage. 2 national parks, one on the upper side of the district, one on the lower side of the district. So one day event cannot cover all these areas. And you can imagine it is only done in 1 week or some few days. But if you make it like twice a year, where you can have one on the lowland, then we look at that far end, especially on the Mount Rwenzori National Park, or have another one there that will actually make it the upper side. That will work for us better.
Now, these organizers, have they engaged you as hoteliers? Have they talked to you in making sure that you are part and partial of their arrangement?
Yeah, they have done so. Like I've told you, for us, we are now 1 week open. But at least in the last 2 events, I've been part of it. I've been in meetings where they have engaged the hotelians, the hotel owners, the restaurant owners, and it is the reason why the event is actually booming. And one of the reasons why you see many hotels are coming up around, just because of engaging the few hotel owners around.
How can someone access the KANAMBA Invent Hotel information? In case I'm in Kampala, I want to know about your hotel. Do you have social media handles? Do you have a website? How can I really know about your hotel?
As I told you, we organized quickly to make sure we catch up with the event. But by next month, all those will be ready. Yeah.
What do you have to finally, what do you tell government? You know, government says that it earns more than $1 billion from tourism. But has government really supported you as hoteliers? Because you are part and partial of tourism. Tourism, even though people come to see the lions in Queen Elizabeth, they need this kind of facility to sleep.
What I would ask the government to do for especially this sector is the taxation part of it. Sometimes when the taxes are high, those charges don't just remain on the hotel owner or on the facility, but they will go down up to the final consumer of the service, that is the customer who comes in. And so, in so doing, you'll find that person is charged highly for these services. But when these taxes are reduced, of course also our rates will reduce. And you will see many people coming in evenly. And to me, as a business person, receiving more customers evenly brings in more revenue than receiving one. So I would request the government maybe to reduce on the taxes on such facilities, because you see, tourism is one of the key sectors that where the government is getting a lot of revenues. But when it is overtaxed, it means we shall reduce on the numbers of tourists coming in. So we better start from the grassroots. These other stakeholders who are part of the tourism, the ones giving services to tourists, their taxes have to be minimized.
How about community? How are they perceiving you? Are they coming in? I mean the local. You know, sometimes the community may think this is for white people or for foreigners. Are they also bringing in?
Actually,
does you answer it now at once? Now, which products are you developing to accommodate the local person here?
actually, all our products are serving both the local and the international. And currently, my current observation, our local community, they are the happiest. First of all, they have seen already creation of jobs, or have not gotten people who will work with us from very far. We just pick them from the local community and train them. Okay. That is a first achievement to them. Secondly, they have liked our rates for rooms and the food. At least they are affordable.
Do you have variation in the prices for the locals and the foreigners?
Not really, they are all the same. We just looked at a balancing rate that would favor the foreigner and the community.
Okay. Now, briefly, as we are ending, what would be your last comment to someone who is viewing you?
My last comment or call to anyone who might be viewing me now or later in future is that when you think of visiting Kasese, try KANAMBA Event Hotel. We will never and we shall never and we will not disappoint you. You will enjoy it up to full blast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.